I got big hips.
No, you got a big head, not no big hip. This girl flat as a cake.
Or you got big hips. One of us do. It's either I got big hips or you.
No, she just sitting on me, y'all. But y'all know what it is. What's up, Beverly Hall family?
Welcome back to the channel.
How you guys doing today?
Y'all already know
today is going down in a
major way. If you guys haven't, make sure you like, comment,
and subscribe. Turn on the post notification bells.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Comment down below. Early gang.
If you want to be a part of our
early gang post notification squad.
That's actually a fun fact, guys, is when we first got on TikTok back in 2019, 2020, everybody would comment early gang on all of our posts.
So it's early gang. And everybody that's early, we love you. And if you late, we coming to get you because early bird always catch the worm.
It does, and catches the hot cocoa. Actually, it's like 5 o'clock.
Yes, and we're on the East Coast time, guys. We are in Memphis, Tennessee, guys.
Yeah.
Memphis, Tennessee. We are at St. Jude.
Yeah, St. Jude hosted us, and we're here. They flew us here. They accommodated us this beautiful room here at this awesome historic hotel, and we're just really grateful to be here and to learn about what St. Jude does, because I feel like everyone watches it like on TV and we see it, or you donate your extra couple cents when you're checking out at a shopping center, but like actually knowing what do those extra couple cents do and what does the team here actually do, I honestly was so blown away and shocked all through the past couple days.
All of the things that goes on behind the scenes that you don't know about, that we didn't know about. I'm glad that we're getting a learning lesson and getting just educated about everything, such as the science and the, the technology of all of how they do, radiation with the cancers and all of the lasers and different type of things they do is just immaculate. And just all of the doctors and and all of the, the buildings and the facilities to help these young kids be able to get healthy and live long, healthy lives with their families and, and without having a cost and just worried about, without having a cost of worrying how they're going to pay this and how they're going to pay that. And St. Jude pay for everything, and they just make sure that the family don't worry about nothing financially. All they have to do is worry about living life and being healthy and happy for their families, right?
That makes me so happy that that's what you got out of all of
Yes, I got a lot of stuff out of that. Like, it really opened my eyes to a lot of things. It's crazy. Like, St. Jude, this is a phenomenal experience for me and Brooke to just understand and learn about the ins and outs of how this stuff go. When people donate their money, your money is going to good use. Even if you share, comment, anything, just to help these children in need is just so important, right?
Yeah, we're going to be orchestrating something probably within the next few weeks. We want to make it fun and exciting for you guys of how you can get involved with helping us give back. But basically, I mean, Marco interprets things one way. It's funny how everyone interprets things differently. And like, maybe Marco kind of like gave you a whole vomit spiel of what just happened over the last few days. It was just really interesting to like hear from the CFO, and that's a chief financial officer. She was great. And then to hear from the oncologist that works not only on the research side but also the bedside side. So she's not only in clinical, but she's running clinical trials and research to treat these children specifically. So what I found really interesting with my nursing background, and just like, I feel like honestly anybody, the way they broke it down was so amazing so anyone could understand it. But basically they research these tumors and these cancer cells and the things that are causing these problems in children from a very young age. And the guys, if you've seen, this is a 625,000 square foot research facility. That alone should tell you something right there. That's how big their research facility is alone.
Yes, just to make sure that these children are getting the right medical treatment all around the world, not just in the United States, all around the world. And, we have 70%, 80%? Is it 80%? I think
it was like only a 20% chance of survival from cancer before St. Jude became a thing.
Yes.
And now we're up to a 70%. Don't quote me, I
70
think that's
to 80,
what it is. 70 to 80%.
Something like that. But we know abroad, the United States is only a 20%.
In third world countries,
Yes.
in countries without a lot of medicine and things, it's still about that 20%. So St. Jude has this goal and this mission that by the year 2030, in the next 7 years, they want to globally create an initiative between all of the people to move and make sure that there's global cancer treatments and rare genetic cures, not just treatments, but cures for these children, because
Yes.
right now there's not. Like, we heard from so many different patients and how like these patients weren't even able to like they would go to the hospital and they wouldn't return because they couldn't afford it. They can't afford to come back to the hospital or the hospital doesn't even supply the medication, so they have to go to the pharmacy and get the medication before they can even come to the hospital. So imagine having cancer, battling that, then having to find the money and the resources to go pick up your medication, hope it's in stock, and then run it to the hospital and then pay that bill on top of that. Like, the fact that St. Jude does that for free for these kids and these families and these people, like, this is something I can back for the rest of my life, and I will always be a part of this mission in helping them with this initiative. So they have an initiative that by 2030, they want to make sure globally, not just in America.
Yes, globally, that we can cut down the death rate of the survival rates of cancer.
From 20, we want to increase that 20-30% of
60
survival
to 70%.
to 60-70%. I believe those are the numbers.
So that's where it all stands.
It was really cool to hear from the oncologist. She basically said, like, they went from only being able to test one cell at a time to being able to test over 386 some odd cells at a time. They're able to get down, say a cell is made up of 3 different parts. They're able to figure out which medication treats and combats which part of the cell, and then create these custom combinations
of medicines to treat it. Yes. Custom combinations of different, what to kill this cell and what to kill that cell and what to just,
so it's not just like throwing a blanket of radiation over somebody. They actually go in and
they break the cell down like to the molecular levels, y'all. Like, they break it down like it's crazy.
So. I love that you love this. That makes me so happy.
Know because I always loved science. I was a big science guy. I loved it.
I wasn't sure he was digesting any of this while we were there.
Of course, man. Really I know, because I know they're using like, I'm somewhat a science geek. I look at the Large Hadron Collider in Switzerland and all type of stuff. Like, y'all just don't know. Like, I'm really a geek in some form, but I just don't show it. But I'm very smart when it comes to science. I like the moon. I like outer space. I like all those type of things, but I just don't say it. But now you know. But
basically, we also got to hear from some of these patients. Their stories. I mean, guys, it's tear-wrenching. Like, I've been holding back tears all day. When the little girl said, "I'm happy. I'm so happy," like, that almost got me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, seeing that child that literally had a 20% chance of survival and they had no idea what they were going to do back in the Philippines, to being brought over here to America, getting accepted to St. Jude, and then her life completely transforming in the last few years. And now she's able to sit up on stage
and live life and go to parks and do what she want to do and not feel like she was in quarantine before it was quarantine. She couldn't even go outside then because her health was in jeopardy just to go outside and live a normal life. So with that being said, now she can go be and live a normal life and go play on playgrounds and go to parks and do normal things like normal kids do.
But this is why we need your help, and we're going to keep you guys in the loop about this.
Updated on things.
We need your help in making this a global initiative, because we don't want to see children hurting in third world countries. We don't want to see children that aren't able to have a quality of life and are just on medication drips after drips and just sitting. I mean, imagine, it's already hard enough having cancer, let alone being isolated from the world and people, and not even being able to do something as simple as sitting in a line to pick up your child because your child can't even go to school because they're so sick. Like, these people have the smallest things, and it's like so sad. Not gonna cry, but like, sometimes we can take the littlest things for granted, and like, yeah, we have a child with like a medical condition and an issue, but some children's lives are like, they're fighting for them every day. And the fact that we have a platform and we can use it to like be a voice for them means so much to me. So I have an 80s party to go to, so get out of here and leave me alone.
Relax. Guys, we just informing you. We're going to drop some of this footage right now.
We're partying with St. Jude for an 80s party, by the way, in case you were wondering.
It's a touchy subject, y'all. So,
I just love these kids so much, and I can't imagine what those parents go through, you know?
Yeah, and we just happy that, you know,
I feel so blessed to have time. Like, it's because of you guys that I can forfeit 4 or 5 days of my life to be able to come here and do this philanthropic work. You're supporting us in this way so we can be a voice for you and you can be a part of our family. And if it wasn't for you guys, like, this wouldn't even be a reality. So we're forever grateful for letting us be used as a vessel of God to do his work.
Yes, and we're just happy about this, and we're just so proud. You know, we're proud, and you just need to relax and
I'm gonna freaking hyperventilate. Yes. That's what I'm gonna do.
Which she all on my hip bone, y'all. Golly, girl, get that hip off me, man. Dang. I'm like, golly, get the hip off me, girl.
I can't talk about. I'll talk about it with you guys more later. But I got some cool merch today. I could go on about this. I could talk about this.
Yeah, she can go on and on and on.
Actually,
you wanna know what?
Say that
one of our friends said, "Man, that girl Brooke can talk. Man, she talk like an old lady. Dang, that's an old hag over there. She talk too much."
Because when I meet people, like, I don't care who you are. Like, I just want to know more about you. I want to have a good, meaningful conversation with you. I don't like to just say like hi and bye. Like, I actually love meeting people and I love getting to know people. And is someone trying to break in our freaking room? It all started when a harmless football game date night with my husband turned into the single-handed worst day of our lives.
Yep, that's me, and a little over 9 months ago, I died and came back to life.
They came and told me, I want to let you know your son's alive, we have a pulse, you saved his life. Braylon has been dealing with cardiac health issues since he was 12 years old. He suffers from a very rare genetic heart condition called
QT syndrome. And today, I'm kind of excited and nervous to meet the paramedics and the people who saved my life. These are the people that found me without a heartbeat, and they shocked me and brought me back to life. And like, it just means the world to me that I'm going to be able to see them today.
Braylon has already thanked the ICU hospital staff, the emergency room hospital staff, but the last staff that he has not been able to thank are the firefighters and paramedics that came to actually save his life. You got a glove on because you're Michael Jackson.
No, I'm not Michael Jackson. I'm just wearing the gloves so I can look cool.
Oh,
that's it.
Cool kids wear gloves. Only one. The fire department invited us to come to their annual awards and recognition ceremony. They said that they had an award for us. We told them that we would not miss it, and that's what we're walking into now. I can tell that Braylon takes after me and he's kind of nervous. We were given an opportunity that we could speak, but we don't have to. So I'm curious to see if Braylon's going to take the mic or not. We invited our close family to come celebrate with us. So my mom's here, Marco's mom, as well as my Nana and Papa.
How you feeling, babe?
I am feeling overwhelmed, but we are making it through. We sort of overcommitted ourselves this day. This banquet starts at 2 p.m. and we have a flight that leaves to California at 5 p.m. So we're kind of on a time crunch.
Well, we are on our way inside. We're so excited.
Cannon just skid my toe with his shoes.
I hope you're all right. Amazing just to see these people again.
Well, it's going to be Braylon's first time seeing the people who rescued him. Isn't that crazy?
I can't wait.
Wow, this is way more people than I just spoke in front of a few weeks ago. The nerves are definitely starting to kick in.
This is so weird. The goodness of breaking news.
He's telling us that in the first 6 minutes of cardiac arrest, you are the responder.
It is my pleasure to recognize our first cardiac survivor and the citizens who are on scene that serve as citizen lifesavers. And so if you're here, please join us. First is Mr. Braylon Rogers. Mr. Braylon Rogers and his family here with us today. Brooke, Braylon's mother, is a former nurse. And she said that they had gone to a Vegas Gold Knights game a couple hours earlier in the day and were considering going out that evening but decided to stay home, thankfully. She, her husband Marco, and Braylon were in their living room when Braylon had passed out. They were in the process of getting him into the car in the garage when Braylon went unconscious, unresponsive, and Brooke immediately began CPR and called 911. She said her phone had gone dead while speaking with dispatch, so her husband took over compressions while she retrieved another phone to recall 911. They both continued CPR until the crews arrived to take over care. Brooke stated that Braylon had a similar incident in March of 2022, where he'd been diagnosed with prolonged QT syndrome and been treated with medication. After this incident, Braylon spent 7 days in the hospital where he had an implanted internal cardiac defibrillator placed. Brooke stated they have a lot of family history of prolonged QT, including grandmother, father, and brother, and who unfortunately passed away 2 months ago. Oh, good. With that, I'd like you to please acknowledge Braylon, our citizen lifesaver, Marco and his wife, and the crew. Congratulations.
Thank you guys so much. This is such a blessing, and it's just so surreal to be in front of you guys today. Just knowing that if it wasn't for this team right here, our son might not be alive. So we are so very grateful for you. This is my son's first time actually seeing and meeting the people who took over and saved his life. He met the other ones in the hospital, but these are the ones whenever you were unconscious. So I don't know if there's anything you'd like to say, but just so thankful for everyone in the city of Henderson and the firefighters. You guys are so great.
I just wanted to say I'm so thankful for my mom and my dad and my whole family, honestly, and for the man above, the Lord God, and of course the fire department, and yeah.
As well as for Marco, so if we can present the Citizen Lifesaver Award to you. We appreciate your efforts.
I cannot express how full of gratitude that we are for receiving the Citizen Life-Saving Award today. It's just a reminder that in moments of crisis, ordinary people can rise and become extraordinary heroes. It's so important to me that my son understands and knows how much of a blessing his life is and that he was 100% destined to still be here. I'm so thankful that he got to meet these men who saved his life.
So Braylon, butterflies when you was up there. You was a little nervous, but I think you handled yourself very well on stage in front of a crowd, and most definitely just being surrounded by the people that brought you back to life. And how does it feel meeting those people for the first time after this happened, after your cardiac arrest?
Yeah, well, I mean, I was trying not to freak out because, like, it's just such a blessing to be able to see the people who saved my life. And like I said, you know, I was kind of scared to talk on the microphone because being in front of 500 people that you've never seen, you just have to say what you truly mean to say. So that's why, you know, I mean, I don't know how I felt. I just felt so excited, so.
You've never done that before.
Yeah, that was like your first time ever.
It's been a while since we've given you guys an update on Braylon's health, and I see it in the comments all the time. How's Braylon? What's he up to? I'm still praying for him. And I just want to say thank you guys, first of all, so much for just caring about our son in that way and our family. It means a lot. So, as most of you know, it's been over 9 months since we've had an issue with Braylon's heart. He's been successfully healing. His incisions and his surgery went really well. We haven't had any incidents. The ICD has never had to go off, which is beautiful. We haven't had any issues. He's still on his every 6-month checkups. And I think he has one coming up here actually really soon to be looked at. But to me, Braylon is doing really well. He just has to stay on top of his medication and, you know, keep that heart rate low so that he doesn't go into that VFib. But I wanted you guys to know that he's doing really well.
Me and my wife was presented with the Citizens Life Saving Award.
This is so cool.
And this is so amazing for just...
I can't believe they even do this.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't believe it. So, in the city of Henderson, Nevada, they presented me and my wife this that night. So.
What I think was really cool is, like, usually as a nurse, and what I notice is, like, nurses and healthcare professionals, like, you go unnoticed, and, like, people don't really notice all that you put in and the hard work that you put in with taking care of people day in and day out on your shift. And, like, the fact that I feel like I finally was recognized, and my husband and my family were finally recognized for something, like, this is huge.
This is very huge, like,
because one, not just huge for us and, like, our family, but huge because it speaks volumes about how the littlest
act of just knowing what to do can save someone's life. In our instance, it was CPR. So I just look at this as like, wow, this is going to help continuously change other people's lives. Like everyone in that room's perspective is just a little bit more shifted, and our story was known and heard by all of them. And now whoever's watching today. So like, I just feel like that's really special, and that's what this really means to me, is knowing that Citizen Life-Saving Award, like who knew that they even give awards like this?
Man, this is going on the shelf. This is like the main trophy though.
Yeah.
Like honestly, no YouTube plaque, no TikTok plaque or nothing could compare to this, because this is a life-changing and life-saving one. This is worth more than anything.
You guys ready to skydive?
Today, I'm challenging my family to face their fear of heights.
I'm not doing that. I don't want to jump off a building skydiving. I'm too scared.
Oh, we have a big problem here. If you have a heart condition, Braylon, honey, you can't do it. Are you scared?
I'm going to face my fears as Batman.
I want my family to get this experience because this is my husband Marco, and he is a germaphobe. He's a clean freak, and that's okay because we love that for you. But Marco does it so much that I feel like he's not even enjoying his life anymore. And let me tell you something.
Why?
We're leaving. So today, we are gonna go have some fun.
Let's go have some fun then. I don't know what you got up under your sleeve, but it better be fun.
Oh, it's about to be so much fun.
I enjoy my day is cleaning.
I don't want you to think about cleaning.
Oh.
For what? We had a serious temperature drop here in Las Vegas, so it's cold, so we are all double bundled up. You're gonna help me let Daddy get some fun? Oh, are you tired? Say hi.
Hi.
Is that your baby? Oh, you give your baby a kiss? What's up, Beverly Hall boys? You guys ready to go out?
What are we doing?
Well, we're telling Dad that he's not allowed to have any of his cleaning supplies, and he has to take us out for some fun instead of cleaning. How much does Dad clean?
Literally, maybe 7 days a week.
Every day,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
How much does Daddy clean?
A lot.
So don't you think he deserves to have some fun today and spend some time with us?
Yeah. Where are we going to go and have some fun?
It's a secret. You ready to find out? I have a little something up my sleeve that I think everyone in the car is going to enjoy. I love pushing my family to new limits and taking them outside of their comfort zone to try new things.
Okay.
It's gonna get us back spending some quality time together. So little did everyone know I booked us an indoor skydiving experience.
I'm not doing that.
Why?
I don't want to jump off a building skydiving.
You have to do it. This is like as close as you can get to the real thing. I feel like it's going to be so much fun if I can actually get them to do this. You guys ready to skydive?
Yeah, you already know. I've never been skydiving before. You know, I'm pretty excited.
I want to skydive. It's scary.
You're scared?
Yeah.
What do you think's gonna happen in there?
I don't know. Probably people flying around like in space.
But you like space.
I'm not doing that.
Why?
I don't want to go to space. I love learning about space, but I don't want to go to space. That's it. I just want to live in our Earth.
You wanna live here?
There's different kinds of Earths, and I don't know what their names is.
You're too advanced for me,
If
son.
our Earth would have been flat.
Braylon is literally so excited. He has not a nervous bone in his body. He is ready to go. Caden says he's just here for a good time, not a long time. Okay. The closer we got to opening those doors, the more confident Cannon became.
But I can do this. I won't give up.
Don't give up. We have a big problem here. If you have a heart condition, neck or back injury, prior shoulder dislocation, or other physical condition that may impede your ability to take part in physical activity or increase your risk of injury. It's a high activity sport, not a ride. So Braylon can't do this. Braylon, honey, you can't do it.
Really?
Because you have a heart condition. And it can trigger it. Because it's not a ride, it's like a high activity sport. When you have any cardiac condition, it's suggested that you don't do this sport. Braylon's cardiologist has cleared him to do absolutely no sports, and this is a high activity sport. I had no idea. I thought that he would be able to do this, and now I feel really, really bad. Because he can do a ride, he can't do a sport.
Yeah. Great.
So Braylon's gonna have to sit this one out. Don't worry, we're not gonna count you out. Let me know in the comments some way that you guys think that we can make this up to Braylon. This is the only sad part about his heart condition, is that it limits him from doing regular activities. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm so fine.
That's a bummer though, it's alright. I know it sucks.
That's crazy. Like, I couldn't even jump out of a plane if I wanted to. That's so weird. But it's alright.
This is my big dude. It's okay.
I'm taller than you.
Okay, look, you have to pay attention like you're in class, okay? Because he's gonna tell you some really important things of what you need to do with your body to make it do the right thing in there, okay?
Can I do this?
Well, he's gonna teach you. I feel bad for Braylon.
I'm just gonna sit down. It feels like I can do like any type of exerting sport, but if it's like a no, then it's gonna be a no.
You know what we can always do is we can go to your doctor. Yeah, we can go to your doctor and we can ask. But I'd rather you be cleared before we, do it.
Taking no chance.
It's very important that Marcannon follows instructions and pays attention, because when you're in the tunnel, you can't hear anything, so you have to go off of hand signals.
This is ridiculous. They're actually in class, guys.
Are you scared?
I'm gonna face my fears as Batman. He used to face his fears of Snake.
After sitting in class and understanding all of the hand motions and rules before going into the tunnel, now it's time to put on our suits. Looking good, dude.
Oh yeah.
You ready to fly?
Oh man, okay.
We got our wings.
Guys, I am honestly so excited for them. Like, they look like little peacocks. But, let's go.
Braylon is being such a good sport about this. Now we're putting in earplugs to protect our ears from the loud noise inside of the tunnel. Everybody give Braylon a hug. There are so many layers to this costume. Now we have head masks and goggles.
All right, we're gonna head into the helmet room.
Get your gloves,
And then
baby.
we put scratching them, no punching them in the head. You got a lock in the head going on there, girl. Come on, man.
Yeah,
I gotta get you the extra large. Sorry.
Not him low-key clowning the size of my head.
Alright guys, so we're officially in here. As you can see, it's just like a huge little area. And we actually have a full view of them. It's freezing cold in here. Caden's literally just watching. This is gonna be pretty sick. Sorry, it's blurring. Okay? What are they doing? Freezing in there. Like, they just look like big sumo wrestlers. Alright, so that's Cannon right there. He's trying to face his fears. But we got this. Alright guys, so we just turned on. Oh my goodness. Dude, it's loud. There they go! Look at that!
We feel like if Marco goes first, it'll give Cannon the confidence to go. But it looks like his nerves are starting to set in.
Alright, now it's Cannon's turn.
I really want to see Marcannon conquer his fears, but I am so nervous. I don't know about mommy. She just standing there like ain't nothing's wrong, but this is our little boy. This is our baby.
I hope that this shows Marco that Cannon can spread his wings a little bit. He does not have to be so protective all the time. Cannon is so strong, and look at him go.
When he looks me in the eyes, I know that he is so safe. Marcannon is really conquering his fears to the max. He is so phenomenal at this. I am so proud of Marcannon.
I can't, guys. I did this all wrong. The guy's giving me hand signals. I done forgot what he told me to do. That had slobber flying all over my mouth. I wish you guys could have seen my face up close. It's so bad. After no time, we were all feeling like pros, and we even got to see a few tricks from our instructor. But now it's time for the final result to see, how did Cannon feel about this?
Wow.
I have a simple question. Was that fun?
That was fun.
I told you I can face my fears.
I'm so proud of you. Mommy and Daddy are so proud of you.
That boy is a great little guy. He faced his fear. He did phenomenal. He did phenomenal.
I did it. I did it by myself.
Yeah, you